Hello, welcome to our
Hi.
Behind the Footlights video. We're sitting here with Hanna Hayes, Junior BFA Theater Education Candidate and dramaturg for the Amish Project. Now, a lot of our viewers don't really know the role of a dramaturg or what they do. Why do you think it's so important to have a dramaturg, not only for this show, but for any kind of show?
For any kind of show. So the dramaturg is really kind of like the historian. They are in charge of taking the script before the first reading ever really happens, and they break down every little piece. So if there's a word, like the word Rumspringa is mentioned in the script, and I'm to take that and I'm to research it and then present all of the research that I've had to the cast and crew, so that way they can get a better understanding of what they're actually presenting to the audience.
Mr. Larry Wheeler, the Technical Director, Theater Department Chair, and Associate Professor of Theater here at Hardin-Simmons University. Now, you're the set designer for the Amish Project. What has been the most challenging part of this set construction?
Well, our show is on the stage itself. Both the audience and the set are on stage. And then we're basically closing off the stage on three sides with curtains, and on the fourth side with a large rear projection screen. So that becomes the basis for our set. Because it is three-sided, you have audience on three sides, there's very little room for traditional set pieces. So the set is comprised of the screen itself, which is a large, very large screen, and the audience faces it. Then a movable chalkboard, some chairs, some stools, a couple of benches, and that's it as far as set goes.
So talk about why you think it was so important to have one for this particular show.
Oh yeah. So because this show is based on a real event and a real tragedy, I feel like it's important for them to understand that these are real people. And this is something that actually happened. It's not something that somebody just thought of to write. So it's a real event with real people, and I think specifically this show really deserved that. It really deserves a greater understanding of what actually happened that day. You know, it's not just a story, it's these people's lives that we're telling.
Absolutely. So. Is there anything that you particularly love? Any ideas you were able to incorporate in the show?
We were watching a tech rehearsal, and it just struck me how unusual and how versatile our space is, Van Hills Theater, Barron's Chapel, because we were able to put all those platforms on stage, create an entire theater on the stage itself, and we have all the lighting, electrics to hang lights. We've got a huge rear projection screen, and you see images popping up, moving different places over this huge screen, and it really makes it come alive to the audience, because they're watching these images come up, they're watching video clips come up, and most theaters can't do that. I mean, they may have a little screen off to the sides, or if they have a screen at all, it's a front projection screen, and the actors walk through the image, and it kind of destroys the effect.
Right.
But the fact that we're able to do very, very large rear projection makes it just a unique setup that I think will make a great impact on the audience.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to sit down with us. We're looking forward to seeing the Amish Project.
I think you'll enjoy it.